Hi everybody. Coming down to the last few weeks here this semester, it's kind of crazy. But anyways, this week's discussion for week 13 is really a great discussion, and I'm excited to hear what everyone has to say as well. So the quote that I really liked that was bolded, you are responsible for precisely as much as you can change, and most of your time should be oriented around that. And that's something that I feel like myself I've been working on and I need to work on because I'm a worrier, and I worry about things that may happen to me, things that happen to others and other people's health. And you can care. I think I need to be able to separate caring from worry. And like they said here, I'm responsible for as much as you can change. Can I change the outcome of a decision someone else made? No. Can I change the way I think about it and perceive it and let it affect me? Yes. So I think it's like a fine line that it's important to be able to distinguish the two and just not worry. That's something that I've really learned over this year with all the changes and everything, that I only have this much control of what goes on in my life, and I can decide how I react to it, but I can't control what ultimately happens. One of the questions, there are many people out there who have degrees and don't do anything different or spectacular with their lives. What are you going to do today that will last at least 5 years? So I can kind of speak to this actually. I kind of just went to college to go to college and to graduate. I know that I want to help people, but I'm not sure exactly what direction I want to go in with that. And I kind of went to college because it was put on me to. It was an expectation. I didn't really have a choice. And now that I'm graduating, I'm like, what am I going to do? What are my qualifications? Am I going to go back for my master's? Am I going to take time off and figure out what I really want to do before then? But this kind of applied to something that happened today, actually. Ironically, I am moving to Glenwood Springs, Colorado, and it's in the middle of the mountains, and my boyfriend got a job out there, so we're relocating. And we will be there in our new apartment in less than a month. And it's just crazy to think about. But I actually just accepted a job today at Target. And part of me was embarrassed. I felt embarrassed to tell my mom, my dad, and friends that here I am graduating with a 3.5 GPA and I am going to work at Target. And I just feel like I need to look past that. This is just a stepping stone of where I'm going to be, and I think once I get established and get some money under my belt, that I will be able to find something that really, really aligns with what I want to do with my life. And part of me, I don't want to be defined by a job. I don't want to work my whole life away. There's more to life than that. And that's just something that it's just ironic that was one of the questions to talk about, because it's something today that I was kind of ashamed. And society has this, this idea that you have to go out and make $100,000 because you went to college, and I'm just not ready to do that yet, and I'm not actively seeking that. So what will I do that's spectacular, and how are you going to make a difference? I love working with the special needs community. I've always felt like that's my calling, and I've already been looking out in Colorado what the options are for working and mentoring in Special Olympics, and it's something I've done before and I'm super passionate about, and I would love to use my spare time and just work with individuals with special needs. And I think they will impact my life more than maybe I'll impact theirs. And being a mentor for those people is something that I feel like I'll be able to make a difference by. Next question. What are the things you truly care about, and how will you advocate for those things? I truly care about my significant other, my family, and the well-being of others. I will always advocate for my significant other. I always have and always will. My family, I would do anything for my family, and sometimes I put their happiness in front of mine, and it's something I'm working on as well. And I will also advocate for people in the community. Like, I am an advocate for inclusion, like I said, the special needs community, equality for all, and I feel like I would like to get more involved in things for promoting those things that I really do care about. I would also like to get involved with like a church youth group out there, and hopefully be able to learn from others. And I think that's just a great way for me to take another step into making a difference in the world. And what will you consider real accomplishment in the next 5 years or beyond? An accomplishment would be probably getting married and having a family. It's something that's really important to me. I have a big family, and there's nothing more than I value more than good relationships and family. And I think having a healthy relationship, which I do, and like being able to show to people I love how important that relationship is to me. I really don't have too many career goals right now because, as I said, I'm trying to figure out what I really want to do. I would love to be able to work at a nonprofit organization or something that has to do with the special needs community. That would be awesome. Another goal is there is actually a coffee shop in Denver, Colorado, and they employ all special needs individuals, and then they would employ like a neurotypical person to like be their mentor and help. And I think it would be so cool to be able to work there. And so that would be like a great accomplishment I would consider as a career accomplishment. So overall, I really enjoyed this week. It made me think about the future from a different perspective, and that we are more than what our job defines us as. And I think, we are subjected to thinking that you have to make millions of dollars to be happy. And, there's a one career path for everybody: getting out of college, landing a job. And I need to look past that I can impact the world in different ways, not just career-wise. And I will continue to do that and continue to learn to not have shame in that.